Good afternoon, my name is Chris. Welcome back to episode something, I keep on forgetting, of Euro Truck Simulator 2, where I have a Digger 1000. Oh wait, yeah, this is the mod. So this is a modded one with the Digger class. Whoops, wrong button. With the Digger class, game files are updated to long vehicles, like long trailers, and that's a glitch right there. Right now I'm in a Globetrotter, for right now, but that will change. I haven't got a new one yet, but let's get going. So my internet was crashing, my computer wasn't working out very well. Oh geez, I always hate long trailers. Uh, my internet was crashing. I reset the router and it worked, so I'm not complaining about anything. I got it fixed. The only thing I am complaining about is these freaking long trailers. Takes me forever. Actually, let me check the map. That's going to be a bit of a problem. That one would be a 2 anyways. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have troubles there. I'm going to have trouble there. And I will also have trouble... Oh, God. Oh, no, it's not BCP. It's trade... Why? Okay. I'll have troubles. Alright, let's get going on this one then. So... yeah, right now I'm sitting in a Globetrotter, sitting at home, freezing my butt off. I did get a new microphone. It is a condenser microphone. I don't use the webcam microphone anymore. It's a Blue Snowball microphone that I got, and so far it's working spectacularly with what I'm doing it for. I can do super cool sound effects. Also with my voice recording program, most of you possibly know it, it's called Audacity. And then obviously OBS, which is not the greatest. I do have a capture card, but in order for me to run with the internet, I have to have my NIC, or network interface card, for any of those technologically impaired. Without it right now, I wouldn't be able to connect to the internet because I don't have an Ethernet cable, which is technically not an Ethernet cable. It's a RJ45 cable, or no, it's not RJ45 port with a cable attached to it, and that is going to be the Cat 5 cable. Cat 3, I believe, if I remember correctly. The speaker wire is Cat 1. Phone line with the 4 cables is the 4 interior wires is Cat 3. Cat 5 has 8 wires, and then Cat 6 is just the different standard of wiring, and Cat 7 is also the same with the 8 wires, just has better wires, if that makes any sense. So basically, I don't have the cable for it. I don't have the cable which can I just slid. I just slid. That's not very fun to do. That was actually pretty scary. One of the scariest things to do is actually to slide. And I don't know why my wipers are still on. And there we are. And let's go in. I do believe that I have fatigue simulation on, gameplay. I do have fatigue simulation, so when I get tired, I'll get tired. And let's see, cruise control. Yep, there we are. I want 65. No, I want 80. Alright, I'm going to just cruise control 80, and I'm just going to come on. So the good thing is, no, I don't have those. Oh, the trailer has the beacons, but anyway, that's better than nothing. I mean, You don't want anyone crashing into the back of your trailer, damaging it, which has happened a lot. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't mention that. One of the weirdest things is because I do have a microphone that's not attached to my webcam. And yes, I do have webcam. It just takes so much stuff, so much resources, and my computer, for some weird reason, doesn't seem capable of handling that. It does screw with the quality of the video, so I don't do that. Otherwise, I would. But then again, why would you want to see my mug, my ugly mug? No one wants to see any just regular mug. You have to be like, you have to be Irish, like Jack. You have to be, I believe, British for Nerd Cubed, and you have to be British for Dan from the Diamond Minecart. You have to be British for, you have to pretty much be British or Irish or anything that ends with ish, not American. You can't have anything with an an on the back of it, or else no one will like you. Unless you're Mark. I mean, that's just him. And then also PewDiePie is Scottish? No, he's not Scottish. He is Swedish. Yeah, he's Swedish. He has to be Swedish. And if I'm wrong, there's going to be hate mail galore. And speed up, faster, 110. 110 cruise control. The good thing about this is that there is V's, which is resume. Wait, what is... Oh, it's Z on this profile. That's fine. The thing I like about it is that when you resume on the cruise control, which is a recently added feature... Oh, jeez. Sorry, dude. Should have checked my mirrors. Stupid. I always hit the wrong button. I don't know why I just decided to run that guy over. It's not my fault. Because he's the one that got in the way. And I have drank a lot of soda recently, so I am a little bit not so gassy. Come on. Go. Oh, I have to push it twice. And once I get past 30, Z, hand off the gas, and it is still accelerating, because that is what resume does on the cruise control features. Which either I'm an idiot and I didn't find them until quite recently, or they're an actual kind of a recent update, is having the cruise control adjustability and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure it's new, because I'm not that unobservant as most people would say. Ooh, look at that. No. When I was in high school, there was a standing joke that band members had ADOS, or attention deficit, and then they would look away and see something shiny, so it'd be ADOS instead of ADD or ADHD. Be ADOS, attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. But if any of you do have ADHD or ADD, this is not an insult. I'm just saying, in the band, most of the people were like not really ADHD or ADD, but they were severely unfocusable. Whether it be intentional or unintentional, they were just, well, pretty stupid actually. Not really stupid in the sense that, they know nothing. It's just that they were... I mean, most of them had good grades, some of them didn't. They weren't really, per se, that well behaved. They weren't professional unless they wanted to be. They weren't just by nature professional. They were professionals by choice and not by actually being professional. Because they were in the band. We had to take care of the instruments. We had to take care of one another, even though no one ever really did take care of one another. It was all for themselves, unless you were come on, really? I crashed another vehicle. Whoops. Speaking of which, I got two vehicles to actually crash into each other, which is hilarious. But not to get off topic, what they loved to do was they loved to be really joking around and being annoying per se, which is fine by some people. I wasn't really all. They didn't really appear very bright to me because they're all like acting out and being kind of weird and dumb, and I didn't really like that. However, that's them and that's not me. And I am rambling quite a bit. And don't you dare stop. Is he? What? See, he's turning, isn't he? I can't tell. Oh, yep. Nope. What? Why do you have to stop for me? Just go. Okay, fine. If you're letting me go, I will go. And I'll probably take out that sign. Or two. Did I take out a sign? I don't know if I took out a sign. Nope. That's fine, but most of the people in the band that I was in with, the high school marching band, they weren't all that you have to be a professional all the time. They were just professional when they needed to be, and they were acting really unprofessional when they don't have to act professional, but they should. Which, that was what annoyed me, was they were like, oh yeah, no one's looking. Psh, people were still looking. Like, they could still see us in our little music room that we had. But that's then and that's not now, so what's in the past is in the past, basically. Sign! I didn't take the sign out. Yay, that was awesome. And I luckily didn't clip the guardrail, because that is annoying. But back to the story on how I got the two cars to crash. I was just driving along like this, and a car decided to pass me. And because that car decided to pass me, I was like, nope. And I didn't let him kind of merge back in. And another car came by, oncoming this time. And, well, those two cars couldn't slow down enough, and I wasn't able to get off the side of the road because there's a guardrail there. Otherwise, I'd plummet to my possible death and horrible demise of the trailer and truck that I was driving. So I just kept. I stopped, and I took a picture, and I laughed. And if I do have a picture of the accident, I will post it right now. And if I don't, well, then you're just going to have to imagine what that would have looked like. It was a nice forest autumny scene. A car trying to pass a semi, and the semi got the last laugh. If you can't imagine that, or if you didn't, or if I don't have the picture, the screenshot, unfortunate, because it was hilarious, is what it was. This episode is probably going to be 2 deliveries. Don't want to push it too long. I don't have a timer up to see how long I've already pushed this episode. But yeah, this is the second. I believe it's the second. I haven't played it since I recorded last, so I don't think that I've done anything to this after that first episode. So I believe it's the second episode, and I'm just going to have just a modded episode and kind of play on my own whenever I have free time and I don't want to record. I'll just play on my own little profile, and this is my YouTube profile. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. Fun. Sometimes I might give myself a little bit of a break, and you'll see me fast forward, and I'll also fast forward the sound, so basically you'll hear and me talking like because I'm just talking about nonsense, but I want to have all the video recorded because this is awesome scenery for being a truck driving simulator. To have some awesome scenery. I don't know if the tree models are all the same, just different places. Because you, in some of the videos, like in the NASCAR series of games for the PlayStation, NASCAR 97, NASCAR 98, and old PlayStation 1 games like those, and yes, I still play those games on occasion, you would see the same exact tree copy and pasted, basically. It would be a copy pasted tree. One after another, after another, after another. Which is fine. I mean, for the time frame that those games were made in, they were really good games. Especially, I forgot what NASCAR it was, but there was this, the Tri-Oval in Arizona, not the Florida one. Not Pocono. It was in Arizona. I know of that one. I forgot the name of it. But what it was there was a glitch that you could hit and your car would literally go flying like no other. And it was hilarious because I would just be like, crash into a wall and then all of a sudden you launch yourself flying over a hill. Which, sorry, hit my desk. But this glitch, what it did was you crashed into the wall and you just launched yourself up into the air, like about half a mile at least into the air. Unfortunately, you can't tell how high up you were. You just knew that you were up high. You could see the whole track, but then again, with those old games, they have the invisible walls. So basically, you can't pass into the audience. You just go straight up, hit the wall, and then bounce off the wall, and then come back down. But it was still hilarious nonetheless because you got to fly in NASCAR. So it was a NASCAR flying simulator for a second, which is ahead of its time, I swear. I need to find a video of... I have to find a video and take a little bit of a clip of that. Possibly insert that right here. If I don't, obviously, you can just imagine it yourself. Just driving a NASCAR car at 130, crashing into the wall, and then all of a sudden your car just disappears because the camera can't keep up with it. Yeah. A few other stories when I was younger. When I was playing NASCAR, I always for some weird reason got last. Like I qualified last. Which is no big deal. I mean, I was like 6, 7 years old at the time. And car. Yeah, don't ever do that. That's not very advisable to take this big rig off of the ground. But anyways, what I would do is, as I was racing with my dad... I don't know how that causes damage, but that just does. I'm being really lazy. I don't really want to drive properly. But anyways, when I was in the NASCAR games, what I do is I would get passed by all the cars because I didn't know how to really actually drive the NASCAR cars in the NASCAR games. Because I was 7. So what I did was whenever I got past, I literally stopped in the middle of the track, waited, and before they got to me, but before they could pass me, I would literally start taking off, and I would be thinking I was in first. I was like, hey, look, I'm in first, and yet I wasn't. And at least this Nightmare Bridge is fine, and I'm just going to go. What happened is, I don't know if I had this in my last episode, but what happened is I had one of these long trailers going back to Castle. So, I mean, this is the same exact run, pretty much. I stuck traffic up really, really, really bad. Had a mile-long traffic line behind me. And it was just hilarious because I got... stupid keyboard tray. I got stuck in traffic for like a good 5, maybe 10 minutes. I think I cut that out. I have no idea. I have to go back and check. But traffic got stuck up behind me for the longest time, and there was nothing I could do about it because that's just the way it was. It's just that they stuck. My trailer was a little too long and cars couldn't turn, and because cars couldn't turn, oh geez, almost I crashed there. Because the cars couldn't turn, they couldn't move basically, and it was just a mess, and finally got my turn to go, so I went and got out of that mess. And I do remember this stupid place. So instead of taking a left right here, I'm going to take a left at the next road, and then a left at the next road, and then I'll be able to turn left into the place instead of having to try to forcefully take a right, in which the trailer does not fit, because I made that mistake as well, where I literally backed the truck in backwards. I drove the truck in, and I was driving the trailer backwards. I basically jackknifed the truck, because the hitbox on this trailer is in the back by the wheels. So what that means is that cars can literally drive through the middle of the trailer perfectly fine. And that means that you can turn your vehicle around and do the same thing as well. So I got stuck with traffic so bad that that's what literally happened. And I hate these long semi loads because the traffic never behaves or does what you want it to do, which is annoying. But then again, that's computer AI for you. You can't ever expect it to do exactly what you want it to do. And as soon as the light turns green, I'll be able to turn into this place and hopefully park it right. So yeah, there's a green light, traffic starting to move. Okay, no one's turning, which means that there's no cars there, and so a hard left. Now straight in, straight in, straight in, straight. There we are. I'm inside the parking lot, which is actually a good thing. And so what I mean by the hitboxes is normally once you get to this point, you wouldn't be able to go anymore, but I can literally do that. That's what I mean by the hitboxes not being where they should. Ow. I nearly took the front end off that. But let me go back into the standard normal view to try to hopefully get this thing in a parking position. And this is going to be a total nightmare. Probably going to do more damage to the trailer than I want. And also because the hitbox is so far back behind from the trailer, you can literally get caught up on things that are really, really stupid. And it is just plain irritating and annoying and ouch. Just got hit. By a car. This car wasn't paying attention. I'm waiting for the telltale hit of the... Alright, that's far enough. I will park this thing. Whether or not that takes me a few hundred tries, I will have to find out. Alright, so basically what the hitboxes is if you don't know, where the white is right now is where my hitbox is for this trailer. So cars can pass through the first half of the trailer, not the back half. But there we are. And I'm going to skip through this. Alright, so we're back in this Iveco truck with a Digger 1000, which is this long, I don't know why, but let's get to it. I really like how this truck has the the speedometer that I can easily read from here. 27, 30, 31. I do like the Scanias the best. Those are my favorite trucks in game. I don't know why, they just are, but they are. Once you get the engine in them and good stuff, they are actually really good trucks. I found out one time that they are not good with no engine. Well, with the stock engine that you get at the low end Scanias, you can't go up this hill, especially with a 20-ton bed of ore. I learned that the hard way, and I actually had to call someone to tow me there. I just needed them to tow me out, but you get towed to the nearest company. But I do love the cruise control features, or the speedometers that actually tell you how fast you're going. Because I'm not OCD or anything, I just prefer, nice even numbers like 45 and 50 and 100 and 150 and not like 143, 129. I don't like those numbers for speedometer speeds. I like the even fives and the zeros. Anything that ends with 5 and 0, I don't mind. So I like how I can actually see it, because in my real profile I actually have just the because this one, it depends on the vehicle. F2? No, F2 does that. Because I do this is how I normally have my truck on my good profile. Basically, this is not my good profile. On my profile that I'm level 27, I have this view. On this profile right now, because I don't have a truck that does that, I have this view. Just so that way I can see where I'm going. Some trucks don't have the map feature, and some do. Alright, looks like I'm golden, so I'm going to go. My time to shine. Alright. So now get back on my side of the road. There we are. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I need to find this song and put this in this video, just so I can be singing on the road again. Now, I don't want this to be copyrighted. I don't want copyrighted stuff. Like copyrighted music, because that would not be good. Would not fly well. Speaking of fly, there's this song I do know. It's called Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Yeah, we played that. That was our groove song in the band. We had a few different songs that was the normal This Is Us songs. Like we had our dance song. We had the Lady Tigers fight song. That's what they were. And that was a song. And then we had the boys basketball theme. Then we had little things that we always did for other things. On the kick, the trombones would all do like a middle C or something like that, and when the ball got kicked, they would okay, there's that card. When the ball got kicked, it would go as the ball went up and then back down. Higher the ball, the higher they went. The girls basketball, the girls came out and it was On Wisconsin. Da 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 da. Da 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 da, and then when the boys came out, it was da 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 da. And with football games, it was pretty much anything. If we win, da 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 da, and we played Louie Louie. Actually, anything we won, that's what we did. It was fun. Kind of got annoying because we played. It was a fun song, minus the fact that we continually, never-endingly, repeatedly played that song. Parades, halftime, after the fourth quarter, end time, whatever you call that. I know it's the end of the game, but after the fourth quarter ends, it was just like the dance song. It's like what we always did, and so I just played it even though I didn't really like it. But yeah, that's what we did. What I cannot remember crap right now. That's just how I am. I can't remember anything. I will literally tell somebody something that I did 5 minutes after they were there and I did it in front of them. Like if I did a backflip and I was really excited about it, I would literally go up to the person I did a backflip for and tell them, "Hey, I just did a backflip. Do you want to see?" And they'd all look at me like, "Yeah, you just did it before. I saw you do it, so there's no need to do it again." And then I'll go up to them again, like 10, 20 minutes later, and I'm like, "Hey, I did a backflip a little while ago. Do you want to see?" And they're like, "You told me this already." But, yeah. So, anyways, that's that. Another thing that I do a lot is, besides being very forgetful and telling people what I did a lot, I do the same thing a lot, and I don't realize I did it before, so I'm, constantly proud of myself, because I'm like, "Hey, look at this, I did it, finally!" And then I'm sitting there realizing, wait a minute, this is not a big accomplishment. I made my bed before. I mean, I had to make it every single day for almost 11 months, basically. I had to keep my room immaculate. Not even a speck of dust was allowed on the desks or on the balconies on the outside of the rooms or on the tops of the doors. The lights couldn't have a trace of burned bug on them. And that got annoying. We had to clean the windows on the outside, and we were 4 stories up. Well, not 4 stories. 3 stories up, and we had to clean the outside of the windows. And we were not allowed to use anything to... We couldn't reach anything. We couldn't put anything out of the windows. And they were expecting us to clean the outside of the windows, and we couldn't put our arms outside the windows or anything else outside the windows which could fall and hit somebody else. And that got annoying. And then, because one person didn't make his bed to standard, every single one of us had to take all our sheets off the bed, and we had to remake our beds, even though only one person didn't make his bed right. And that got annoying really fast. Whoa! I had to scratch my head and then almost crashed on the turn. Yeah. Once I get to maybe 20,000 euros, I will get out a loan and buy myself a vehicle, and then that will be that goal for the 5... I forgot what it is. I need to put like sticky notes on my I need to write down notes. I need to get notes. If I get notes, then I know what goals I have to do and what goals I can't do. So yeah, that's just what I might have to do. Is just I set a goal to do this, so that way I can do this. And also, my internet has been crap lately, to the point where I can only have a wired connection, and then again that wouldn't work all the time. So what I did was I asked a few people, and they said to factory reset the router. So I got sick and tired of dealing with it one day, so I went over to the router, looked it up, reset it, and guess what? My monitor... No, not the monitor. I won't have to worry about the monitor, because the monitor just is an output. I factory resetted the router, and when I did that, it took about half an hour, and I was playing on Gran Turismo 6, and because I was patient and I factory resetted the router, lo and behold, it worked perfectly fine, and the internet's actually faster than it was before I factory resetted it, which is a little bit odd, considering the fact that it's only been 2 months, not even that, since we got that one router that was working. So I know exactly what to do if my internet fails again, is to just factory reset it. Which isn't that all hard to do. It just takes a little while for it to... It takes 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes for the actual reset to occur, and then it takes 5 minutes for it to configure itself again, and then poof, internet's all working perfectly fine after that. And yeah, so you might be wondering what I do in Gran Turismo 6. I crash a lot. There is not a day that goes by that I play Gran Turismo 6 that I don't have an actual race in which I do not at least leave the track. Especially, lately it's been getting worse, but lately I've been getting faster and faster cars. With my Honda Fit 10, which is the car that Gran Turismo 6 makes you buy in the very first place to begin with, that was actually pretty good with that car. About every 3 or 4 races, I would get off the track once. And then I got through the first 3 or 4 licensed championships, race events basically. The first 4 with my Honda Fit, which is actually surprisingly, since starter cars never usually work out that well. So because I did that, I had a ton of money, and I bought a Lamborghini Aventador LP 740. I think it's a 740. The LP 740, or the new Lambo, the new ones that are out, which is the Aventadors that have the auto rising fins. You put it into second gear, the fin lifts up, the back tail fin raises up 4 or 5 inches, and then you hit third gear and it raises up. The whole thing raises up. It doesn't tilt. Whole thing raises up 3 inches, and then just about. And then fourth gear it raises up another 3 inches, and then in fifth and above gears it's fully deployed. Ever since I got that car, and I was actually racing with it, I've been doing horrible with it, only because it is just too fast for my own good. It is, for me, super hard to control, and every other car that I have, that it is the same way. I do have the Aston Martin concept car, the Nissan concept car, the one that's got a battery, and those are a little bit weird. Because the battery thing that's in that Nissan concept is weird. I got the free Mercedes-Benz AMG VGT, which is that chromed car. The whole entire car is chrome, and it's got it's $1 million, and you get one for free. Well, at least you did. I don't know about now because it might have been an online event that for a certain time you got one for free. But yeah, so that's what I do. I mainly play online. I do have all the Red Bull series from the Red Bull X Challenge series events. So I have the Red Bull Kart, the Red Bull Junior, the Red Bull Standard, and then the Red Bull 2014 fan car. I don't have the really fast, nice, super amazing fan car. I just have the 2014 FX. And because I have an extra long trailer, I'm going to take up a ton of road. Hey, trailer, semi, stop. Yeah, I hit you because you're being an idiot. That's the reason why I hit you. And I'm going to hit this car. I guarantee you I'm going to hit this car. Or it gets, nope. I'm going to get stuck. Holy crap, I didn't get stuck. That is impressive. I never, ever am able to do really cool things. And this is going to be a pain in the butt to turn around in. I can just tell you that. It's going to suck. But I got a plan. Pull back in here. And do this. Too far. Turned around a little bit too far. And I'm going way too fast for backing up safely. I can't see where I'm going, and I'm going to hit the fence. So then I'm going to turn this way. And then I'm going to turn this way really hard. I'm going to try backing up this way into there because I only have to worry about hitting that long one that's sticking out. And there's one on the inside, but I don't think that one matters really well. And if I get this, I'm going to be so impressed. I'll be so happy. Let's see how well I actually am. Nope. Not going to get it. Not this time. Hey, it was a really good shot on my part because that was one of the best blind parkings I've ever tried. So this one I can actually park it this time because I can actually see where I'm going. More or less, I can see where I'm supposed to be parking. Oh yeah! That is awesome! I'm a reliable contractor. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to view all my achievements really quickly. I'm a GPS discovered more than 60% of the map. That was my last that was the achievement I got in my other game. Sardine, utilize a boat, same thing. Friends are always here to help you. That was my main profile. Maximizer, that was my main profile. Rest stop, use a main profile. Diesel, no petrol. I have yet to discover all the map. I have yet to use the train to cross the channel. I am not a headhunter. I am not successfully docked. I have not bought a truck online. I have not designed and applied a custom multicolor metallic paint. I have not done Test Drive Limited or Just in Time. I have performed jobs for at least 15 different companies in the game, which is 5 out of 15. So I'm 1/3 of the way there. Profit Hunter, completed job. So basically that's a huge thing. Experience beats all, drive with everything. My phone just went off. A job is only worth it if it's done well. Complete perfect delivery, no damage, no fines, everything. Career as all as possible. I'm home. National company, property managed magnate, own a garage in every city, which is going to be a pain in the butt. Working with the elite, swimming in success, performance optimizer, and aspects of professionalization. Those are all the ones I have left to get. So, let's get this out of here. Alright, that does this for today's episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and possibly a comment down below. And if you're new to this channel, if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. If you like what you see, especially if you like what you see, do subscribe. I hope you all well and have a wonderful Christmas. It's Christmas time just right around the corner. So Merry Christmas maybe in a week or two. Have fun, be safe, and see you in the next video. Bye!